King Charles decided to play a famous game to humiliate Harry and Meghan Sussex, who have been neglected by Hollywood. Hello and welcome to the Princess Diana News Channel. So it's been almost 5 months since King Charles III finally ascended the British throne. The 74-year-old monarch has not yet been officially crowned after his beloved mother Queen Elizabeth died for the second time this year at the age of 96. In May, that moment will come. It will come. In fact, Buckingham Palace recently announced that the royal coronation will take place over 3 days, May 6th to 8th, and conclude with a star-studded concert. According to insiders, anyone will become their international figure. Eagles, kings and queens and celebrities like Tom Cruise and David Beckham. The source also noted that around 2,000 people will be invited to watch Charles and his beloved wife, Queen Camilla, receive their sparkling new tiaras in person. It's going to be a mix of new and old traditions with plenty of, and reportedly a lot of that flair has to do with what they're going to be wearing. Charles is clashing with his aides over his outfit because he wants to ditch more outdated elements like stockings and riding-style pants. According to the insider, Camilla also refuses to wear anything too stuffy. She'd rather be in R or UK designer, but there will be so many opportunities for costume changes after the coronation. The long weekend includes a ceremonial procession and balcony appearance at the palace, and also they've got the coronation big lunch and big help-out initiatives. These were created to get the humanity involved, and there's also going to be the coronation séance, so it's supposed to take place on Windsor Castle's East Lawn, and the music special is going to be broadcast live on the insider shares Charles as having a big say in the performers. There is going to be a variety of genres represented. Diana Ross, Jill as Rod Stewart were on the wish list. All UK residents are now invited to the festivities. Unfortunately, the King's son Prince Harry, who should be banned, may not be at the palace, the source said. No one wants them to ruin Charles after all the drama, and things don't look much better for Prince Andrew. The King's disgraced brother, the notorious Duke, is said to have been kicked out of the royal apartments at Buckingham Palace by King Charles himself. Carnage is fast approaching, the correspondent notes. So who is inside and who is outside will soon be resurrected. As you probably remember, King Charles once refused to take Harry's calls, causing him to suffer financially. Now the royal continued to pay Harry for a full year after Harry and Meghan eloped to the US, but Harry wanted it after the year was up, he said. But he kept calling his father and asking for more money. So Carlos had to answer his calls. The thing is, Harry, you can't have your cake and eat it at the same time. We also have to remember that Harry still weighed more than £1 million, according to records released in the first year after Harry and Meghan stepped down from royal duties. So, in fact, you quit your job. You can't rely on getting paid anyway. Shockingly, Harry and Meghan are now 2 adults, approaching middle age, and Harry is still counting on his dad to cover his day-to-day expenses. Apparently they're still waiting for more money after the Queen's death. They got a lot of money from Charles. He'd have to go to ST and give them about $1 million in one go, maybe more, and now they're getting that money through their deal with Netflix. The book was sold with Spotify's money. Of course, they always use the money for charity. They get money. I believe that from all their interviews. I mean, how much do they both cost exactly? It doesn't make sense that Meghan and Harry of all people are now divorced. Maybe their lifestyle is a bit expensive, maybe they are living beyond their means. Maybe they should pay that much for that mansion in Montecito. Of course, so far Meghan and Harry haven't said they're broke, but anyway, if they end up broke, I think they deserve it. I hope they choke on all the money. I mean, in the future, I think they're going to have to use that money to pay their legal bills anyway, so they should seriously save their money now, because I'm guessing someone will sue them soon for all their fees and what they say is despicable lie. Look, I think Harry just found out that Meghan told him they could make a living selling royal stuff, and when the Queen said no, they had to come up with another plan, but they decided to do it anyway. Still want to go. Now, Harry isn't very smart and doesn't have any real talents or skills, and considering he didn't do very well in school because he was too lazy to actually spend time studying, how could he really make money? They had more than enough money. They actually had several 1 million, but Meghan insisted on those private jets, designer clothing and plastic surgery. Soon, the money will run out. I guess Meghan told him he needed to ask his dad for more money. After all, don't royals just enjoy it, don't they deserve it? That's why they are so bitter and resentful towards the royal family. They don't want to work, but want to make a lot of money. Anyway, I don't understand what's wrong with them. I mean, any idiot knows life isn't like this. Harry decided to resign from his position, and resigned because of it. That's why he also forgoes all the comforts of royal life. Harry is a man who wants to escape and make a living for himself. He got money from his late mother and apparently Meghan has some too. Of course, Charles also gave them a lot of money, at least some. $1 million to get them started. So why does King Charles continue to pay for Harry and Meghan's lifestyle? He shouldn't. No reason, especially since they have a lot of money. They are the ones who choose to live beyond their means. So you know what? Maybe they can work on it. I guess King got fed up with Harry always calling and asking for more papers, so he had to stop calling. I know if you ask me. King Charles was very patient with both of them. He tried to extend the olive branch to the olive branch, but they refused. Does a grown man in his 40s really expect his father to fund his lifestyle, and why would the royals even want to talk to Harry and Meghan at this point, knowing they will be on public display? Harry still wants to punish his father for leaving his late mother for another woman, and it seems that Harry just doesn't care that Diana had a lot going on too. In fact, she had more to do than Carlos. So how is this? Well, I'm actually sorry that the king has to put up with these two. I know it's difficult because he's busy at the moment and can't stand the attacks on the monarchy, especially given what his mother has done during her tenure. 70 years of service, and last time I checked Meghan and Harry wanted to be financially independent. But I suspect they were referring to the federal grant, which was actually only 5% of their total revenue. So I guess they were still waiting to get 95% of the Duchy of Cornwall, which of course was previously ruled by Harry's father Charles. But now he is his cruel brother. Well, according to him, he is the head of the principality, and I don't think Willie will leave now. Dirty lies about leaking family secrets, the result of threats, blackmail and revenge, just blow the pot in their faces. They're all used to getting what they want, but must be shocked that it doesn't work anymore. And that's not all, they've poisoned their chances of financial success with all their hatred. But it did provide some basis for the soap opera Harry, Meghan and the royals. Have you all heard these words before? Sometimes you have to be cruel to be kind. Well, I think it is very appropriate in this situation. Harry made his bed. Now she has to sleep in it. She and Meghan shit every time they open their mouths. So they have to come to terms with the fact that Dad won't give you or them any more. What do you think of Harry and Meghan? Let me know your opinion in the comments section below. We can also discuss your thoughts and feelings. If you find my video useful, please don't forget to like and share it with your chosen friends and relatives. More updates on the Princess Diana News channel in the future. Thank you so much for watching. Have a great day and I'll see you back in the next video.